Okay, this is how we make the sausage. I just got back from an event, Marilyn Monroe at Colonial Jewelers, and the only thing I've done, I got back here about 10 minutes ago. The only thing I've done so far is I downloaded the photos from both cameras, from my Nikon D700 and from my NEX 7. Downloaded them into Aperture. That probably took about 5 minutes to download both batches of photos. I'm, as we speak, importing the photos into Final Cut Pro, which that is on my right monitor. I have a 3-monitor setup here. I'm only recording the screen on the main monitor in the middle, but I've got a wide over the head shot so you can see my entire setup here. So without further ado, I'm going to start into it. I usually start with Aperture, with going through the photos and culling out the photos that I don't want and doing minimal processing on photos that are no good. Now this photo here, I did not have focus locked. You learn a lesson on these sort of things. On my D700, well, I won't bring it over here, but it's got a switch on it on the lens that if you accidentally bump that to manual focus, you won't get your focus to lock properly unless you're manually focusing, of course. So I had bumped it and the focus wasn't locking in. And so I noticed that, and I went and I switched it back. And so the next photo here, well, that one's not locked either. Oh, I didn't notice it until after this. I took another picture of them in a minute here. So what I'm doing is I'm flagging the ones that are no good. Okay, this one's okay, but I'm just going to do a real quick crop on this. Okay, again, I do minimal post. I'll bump up the exposure just a hair. Minimal post processing on any of these photos. This one I'll add a little bit of contrast. This one I'll do a real quick crop. This one I use the flash. I don't like to use the flash anytime I can get away with not using it, but the lighting was terrible. The jewelry store has great lighting to sell jewelry, but not for photographs because the light's coming straight down and it's lighting the areas where the jewelry is, and so it creates bad shadows. But with event photography, you do the best you can. Here's another one where I use the flash, and it gets things, it's a little bit harsh. Tone that down just a little bit. Beautiful young ladies though. Okay, and here's all the workers that helped out. I'll just add a little bit of contrast to that one. And actually I'll do a little crop on that. Take that foreground counter, most of that out of the shot. That brings them up a little bit more. Got a little flashback in that window there, you can see that, but it is what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and crop most of the sides off of this. And that's really pretty much a duplicate. I'll get rid of that one. I'm flagging the ones that I'm going to want to get rid of. This one I'm just going to add a little bit of contrast. Just a little touch of contrast. That's a duplicate. I'll go ahead and crop that one tight for her just in case she wants to use that on Facebook. You never know. She might want to use that. And I don't like her eyes in that one in the middle. I've got other shots of them. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. One's okay as is. Now there's a good one of them. I'll go ahead and keep that as is because it shows the setting nicely. Here's the same one with a flash. I'm going to crop this one tight and tone it down some. Yeah, let's see if I can bring that exposure down some and Bring the contrast up. The skin tones are off. It's probably about as good as I can get on that one, but it's not good, not so bad that I want to delete it. Let's see if I can bring the exposure up on this bring her up. That's usable. My goal is to at least get a shot they'll want to use on Facebook. Okay, this piece of art, we can crop it about like this, get that trim a little bit in the picture. Yeah. Why did that one young lady have to be looking down? Let's crop this. Let's crop it about like that. Bring the exposure up a hair. .24 megapixel photos from the Sony take a little longer to load in. I'm going to go ahead and punch the exposure up a little bit on that one. And I'm taking my time going through these photos because, and Sarah had her eyes closed. That's not good. There they're open. Good. That's why I take multiple shots. Because I'm still importing the videos into Final Cut Pro, so I've got some time here to kill anyway. So I'm taking a little more time than I normally would have to go through these photos. And that's not very good of Sarah. I don't know if I should keep it or not. It's just not very good of her. I'm going to get rid of it. Mom looks okay. Okay, so this one is good. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Add a little contrast. Okay. Again, a little harsh because of the flash. You know, I've got others of them. I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't really like that one that much. Okay, and this one, got to do a little bit of crop. Young lady's back there in the background that's not attractive in this particular picture. Again, take the exposure down a little bit. Really was a challenge, the lighting. Here's one where I used the flash and that washed out. Here's one without it, and that's usable. And that one's usable. That was with the Sony. Let's kind of tone that one down a little bit. A bit of contrast. There we go. Actually, let's not tone it down quite that much. And this one was taken with, I guess, with the Sony. I don't remember, maybe that was with the Nikon and the other one was with the Sony. You can tell by the image. Yeah, this is the Sony. DSC is the Sony. If it starts with RCS, it's the Nikon. Yeah. We'll go ahead and leave that as is. I could crop those other people out, but leave that. Leave that. Leave that. Leave that. Leave that. Which is better? The first one's better, less junk in the background. The guy was walking by there. That one's okay. One's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What the heck? Okay, that was with the Sony with no flash. Let me mess around with the warmth. Skin tone. Now it is what it is. To where it comes in handy to have a 24mm wide angle lens on that last one. This one here, I'm going to go ahead and crop the artist and Marilyn. Let's get that fire thingamajig. Oops, I'm sorry. Let's get that fire thingamajig out of there. There we go. Yeah, she'll be happy with that one. Check this out. The artist is very pretty. I think the second one's a little better, and I'm going to try to pump the exposure up a little bit on that. Yeah. Same here. I'm going to try to pump that exposure up to where it really helps to shoot raw. Again, this was shot with no flash. You can see it was kind of bright outside, so it was difficult to hold that exposure. Sony was having more trouble with the color, with the white balance. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Still not perfect. Get a little more exposure on that. She's going to be able to pick the white balance she wants. This was over at the Weinberg Center. Whoops. Let's get those big people out of the background there. Big people can bomb a photo big time. Okay. Nothing against big people. Some of my best friends are big people, but they don't help with photos. Okay. So let's see here. That was a test photo. Sorry. That was the keeper. So let's crop this one. Shame somebody had their jacket over there on that chair. That one was with the flash. The SB900 bounced off the ceiling. And this was with no flash. Take your pick which one you like better. To me, it's a toss-up. That's not bad. That's a little more natural there. Crop that a little bit. A little bit of the balloons. There we go. And let's go through the other doggy pictures and see if one's any better. These are the last pictures. She might like that one better. So play with the white balance a little bit there. Okay, good. I kind of like that the profile shot of the dog. Do a wide one of that with the Weinberg logo in the window there in the door. And play with that white bounce a little bit more. Okay. And that looks good. Let's oh, that wasn't the end. That was just like intermission when I took that other one. That's right. And this one. Just crop a little bit out of that ceiling. Could keep that light in the picture. Art Deco stuff. A little bit more. There we go. My self-portrait. Mr. Horowitz in the background. He photobombed me. I was getting ready to take it and he photobombed me. Now let's take that out of there. We don't need that. Sony NEX7 on the left there, taken with the Nikon. Three of the finalists. I'm going to do nothing to that picture. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. Winner in the middle. I'm going to keep that one just the way it is. Oh no, I'm sorry. The one lady had her eyes closed. There, they're open. Hard to tell. Now another one has her eyes closed. So when you're taking a group, make sure that you take plenty. That looks like the money shot. I'm going to crop that just a little bit. Just about like that. Come on, come in. There we go. Yeah, that's the money shot right there. Okay, so now what I do is I go back to the event and I pull out the flagged ones. Just drag them over into the trash. Now I select all of them that are left and I export them. JPEGs, full-size JPEGs, and I've got to empty my holding folders on my desktop. At least just folder 1 is all I need. Okay, and then go ahead and put those in 1. Okay, while those are exporting, get a drink of water. Okay, now it looks like the clips are all imported into Final Cut Pro. So while this is exporting, which this does not take long, I'm going to take that off there. Let those continue to export. Bring Final Cut Pro over to my center monitor. Create a new project. And I'm going to call it Marilyn Monroe Colonial Jewelers 2013. Okay. Okay, so the project is created. The clips are all imported. And I go up to the top. Now, I've got some still images that I brought in and some video clips, and I'm only interested in the video clips at this point in time. So I'm going to take a quick look at the video clips.
For the Marilyn Monroe event. It's both of our first night. It's something that Colonial Jewelers does every year.
Okay.
It's for a great cause.
So that one sounds good. So I'm going to put that in my timeline. I'm looking for a I'm looking for a soundtrack at this point.
And it's just fun to pretend you're somebody that you're not, and hang out with the girls, see a great movie. This is one of the best nights in Frederick. Women get to dress up and pretend they're either Audrey Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe. Next year we might do Elizabeth Taylor. This is one of the best nights in Frederick. Women get to dress up and pretend they're...
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use that audio. I'm going to cut to B-roll clips during that because she's out of focus, but I like the audio. Okay, here's another one. I'm going to go ahead and put all of these the ones that are mic'd up for basically for the soundtrack. I'm going to go through and put them all in first, and then I got to do my cutaways. Here's another one with Kelly Schultz. Here's another one. Just going to go ahead and throw them all in here. Here's Patty. Good, it nailed focus on her, it looks like. Don't know why it lost focus on that one. Okay, go ahead and leave that one in. 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 Again, I'm just right now I'm putting them all in, and I'm actually gonna watch them next. Okay. And I'll pull out some of them that I don't want. Shot a lot of B-roll. I won't use it all. One thing, oh, they're all wearing wigs. You know, maybe the camera was thrown off.
Here now.
So far I'm up to 5 minutes long. Go ahead and put that down in there just for grins, and then this. Yeah, go ahead and put a little bit of judge action in there. Let's do this one here. Judges doing their thing. Okay, so that's the event.
Great event, so much fun. Please come next year.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to select them all the clips, and I'm going to bump the audio down about 2 clicks. Actually, maybe 3. Yeah. So let me see what I got on the level.
Okay, we're here tonight for the Marilyn Monroe event. It's both of our first night. It's something that Colonial Jewelers does every year. It's for a great cause. You can't go wrong dressing up like Marilyn. What do you think, Isla?
We are raising money for the Breast Cancer Foundation, for the Horowitz Foundation. Patty is actually a survivor, so this is really close to her heart, and we're all really glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of people in the community coming out to support a great cause, dress up, and watch a great movie, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. So we're really excited to be here.
Okay. All right, so let's just trim a little bit of that off the end.
This is one of the best nights in Frederick. Women get to dress up and pretend they're either Audrey Hepburn.
I tell you, I'm going to have to take this out. It's all out of focus, and I'm just not going to use it. I got too much other stuff.
Hi, I'm Braden Morrison. I'm here at Colonial Jewelers for their breast cancer fundraiser. I am the artist of the Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, so there I want to cut to the Marilyn Monroe thingamajig here. Okay.
I am the artist of the Marilyn Monroe mosaic. If you'd like, I am the artist of the Marilyn Monroe mosaic. If you'd like to contact me, I do pieces upon commission. You can contact me at bradenmorrison@yahoo.com. BradenMorrison. Thank you.
Okay, so let's trim a little bit off of that.
Morrison. Thank you.
It's wonderful to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight to celebrate women and Marilyn Monroe and to attempt to break the world's record for the most Marilyn Monroes in one spot. this is all a benefit, a great
hum
benefit for breast cancer research and cancer research overall. And I give so much credit to the Hurwitz Foundation for what they have done and what they will continue to do in Frederick County and throughout.
See, is there something I can do on that audio?
Thank you.
It's wonderful to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight.
Okay.
It's wonderful to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight to celebrate women and Marilyn Monroe and to attempt on every level of our community.
It's a great night to be here and
for their efforts and helping to support a cause that is so important to all of us on
that's the issue there
of our community.
it's a great night to be here and wish it wasn't so rainy, but we're having a good time. That's all that matters.
okay
Good time. That's all that matters.
So this is our 4th annual Girls' Night Out. Women having fun for a good cause for women.
okay
Good cause for women.
It's great to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight.
yeah, that wasn't that good. I'm gonna delete that.
Cause for women.
It's great to be here tonight
At Colonial Jewelers for
tonight.
the Marilyn Monroe event.
Should we do that?
Monroe event.
It's great to be here at Colonial Jewelers.
We got some hum on that one. Interesting. Must have been something there interfering.
Monroe event.
We're so go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Are you on 3?
We're so happy to be here
tonight
to support breast cancer and FMH.
and the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund.
Okay, now let's.
I'm so happy to be here tonight to support the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund.
Hi, I'm Terry Perry. I'm very thrilled to be here to support the Breast Cancer Fund. Being
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right after she said
to support the Breast Cancer Fund.
right there.
Thrilled to be here to support the Breast Cancer Fund.
Okay. One this time.
It's great to be here at Colonial Jewelers. It's great to be here at Colonial Jewelers.
I'm having a great time at Colonial Jewelers.
No. Okay, whenever I put the mic up, go ahead.
Okay.
Mic up, go ahead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
We love Marilyn.
Happy birthday, President!
It's great to be here at
President! Happy birthday, President!
It's great
Colonial Jewelers. It's great to be here at Colonial Jewelers.
It's so great being here tonight at Colonial Jewelers. The crowd, it looks so amazing. Every woman is dressed to kill. What do you think, Marie?
I think it's wonderful. It's always great to spend time at Colonial Jewelers. It's always great to spend time at Colonial Jewelers.
It's great to be here at Colonial.
It's so great to be here at Colonial Jewelers.
This event is so much fun. I've been looking forward to it for months.
We are having the best time. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Marley. I've been working at Colonial Jewelers for about a year now. I absolutely love it. I feel like part of the family, and I'm having such a good time at the event. Go Maryland.
Okay. All right, so these two I'm going to combine. The one thing you can do is you can select two clips and make a new compound clip. Okay, so these are joined together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two, drag them up front, because they're good. Drag them right up front, put them right in here. Okay. And then go further down here. Where was I? Okay. All right, here we go. We're here. I see another picture of 9.
She's got her hand up.
Here, so it's really, really important stuff here. Thank you again, everyone, for coming tonight. And thank you to...
Okay, so here I'm going to start cutting to some B-roll. So for coming, first of all, I'm going to put a picture of Colonial Jewelers in here. Okay, and I'm going to crop that. Ken Burns effect. Okay. Okay, so let me hide some of that jerkiness there.
Thank you again, everyone, for coming tonight. And thank you to Patty Hurwitz and the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund. And Colonial Jewelers.
Okay, here I'm going to hide something again right here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this picture in of Marilyn. And again, I'm going to add a Ken Burns effect onto that. Done. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm masking.
On your program, but I want to introduce our awesome judges tonight. We have the president of Hood College, Ron Volpe, Jeff Hurwitz, Tom Lynch, Richard Griffin, Scott Grove, Tom Klein-Hansel, and Rick Adams wimped out and went home because it was past his bedtime. So,
okay, so here I pan, so I'm gonna add another picture here. Actually, I'm gonna find a video clip that I can add there. Let's find some B-roll video clip. Here we go.
Tom Klein Hansel, and Rick Adams wimped out and went home because it was past his bedtime. So we are going to turn it over to Ron Volpe, who's going to explain the awards process. And explain the awards process. And so, Ron, take it from here.
Well, thank you very much. I need to get rid of some of this clip.
Who's going to explain the awards process. And so, Ron, take it from here.
Well, thank you very much, Carlos. And let me, on behalf of all of the judges, thank each and every one of you for participating. It was a very, very challenging.
Just trying to find more B-roll.
Every one of you for participating. It was a very, very challenging and difficult event for us to evaluate all of these beautiful young ladies. We evaluate all of these beautiful young ladies, and we want to thank Sadie, who was our
Sadie was what?
Our photographer.
A photographer, okay. So let's use this.
Was taught.
Just cutting in a bunch of B-roll right now. Again, I'm just looking for good B-roll to use. Took it a while for the Sony to grab focus on her because she wasn't looking at the camera.
Number 6.
And by the way, the judges were out there arguing. I mean, they were really almost in arm wrestling mode because it went on and on and on.
And number 6 is Erica Brown. Congratulations, number 6. We would like to invite up number 9. Number 9. And number 9 is Samantha Sisson. Samantha? Congratulations, Samantha. Next, we would like to invite up number 12. Number 12. Rona Mesma. Rona Mensa. Congratulations, Rona. Great job, Rona. Next, we'd like to invite up number 13. Number 13, Melinda Dorrigan.
I don't like doing all this
Melinda
panning
Donegan.
with the camera,
I'm sorry,
but
Melinda.
in this kind of
Melinda
situation,
Donegan.
I kind of have to.
Number 13. And our 5th finalist is number 15, Terry Perry. Number 15, Terry Perry.
Oh, you hussy, you.
Can I change my vote?
I'm just going to pause it here real quick, and I'm going to start the upload process on the photos just so I'm not wasting this time. I'm going to launch my Picasa Web Albums uploader, and I'm just going to get them going, get them uploading to Picasa first. And it's a new album called Marilyn Monroe Colonial Jewelers, and I'm 1600 pixels wide. I'm uploading them. They'll upload very fast. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring up my browser, and I'm going to get them going up to I'm going to upload them to Flickr. We ended up with a total of 66 photos. And I'm going to go ahead and let these upload, and then I will upload them to Facebook after that completes. Don't want to push my luck uploading to 3 all simultaneously. 2 is good enough. Watch the rest of this and then see if I'm going to throw any more B-roll in.
Before we announce the grand winner, we have a special winner up here. A special category that the judges just felt we had to create. And that is a
real
winner
junkie right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this clip the blade about starting about right here over to somewhere like this. And I'm going to see if I can stabilize that clip a little bit. I'm going to see what we can do on that. It takes a little while for it to stabilize a clip, so I'm not going to stabilize the whole clip.
Before we announce the grand winner, we have a special winner up here. A special category that
Actually, I needed to do a little bit more of that. So let me do another section right here. And go ahead and stabilize that too. So I'm going to stabilize those two clips. And they'll stabilize while I'm still working it. It works in the background.
Thank you, Mr. President. When is your birthday?
January. Well, it'll be today. It's tonight.
Tonight is your birthday. Happy birthday. Nobody wants to hear that. Sing it with you.
Great job, Mike. Great job. Well, congratulations, Rona.
Thank you. Well, congratulations. Thank you.
All righty.
Oh. And congratulations to all the runners-up. You all did a great job, and everybody did. Thank you. Hey, and next year will be Elizabeth Taylor, so get ready for that. Yeah.
Cat on a hot tin roof.
Cat on a hot tin roof, maybe, we don't know. So thank you again.
I'm so flattered. I had no idea. I'm just touched. I'm touched. Oh, I'm touched. I had no idea. I'm just so touched. I'm just out for the weekend. I had no idea. Thank you so much. Melinda Donegan. Thank you. Thank you.
We're so happy to be here.
Thank you.
We're so happy to be here.
Oh.
Now you're supposed to talk.
Congratulations to Melinda.
We're so happy to be here to support breast cancer.
It's a great event, so much fun. I'm definitely coming back next year.
As Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah. And shout out to my mom for bringing me. Hey, love you.
Mother's Day.
Okay, so that's my that's all my soundtrack and some cutaways. So I'm going to go back to the beginning here and see if I'm going to throw any more cutaways in, because I had some good footage.
Okay.
All right, so let's. I'm not going to cut away on them. They're too cute. Let's see here. Got to trim a little bit off of this.
I'm here at Colonial Jewelers for their breast cancer fundraiser. I am the artist of the Marilyn Monroe mosaic. If you'd like to contact me, I do pieces upon commission.
Okay, I'm going to find a little cutaway to put in here. That's not a bad cutaway. Let's use that one. Actually, did I already use that one? Oh, I don't think I did. I'm going to have to make sure about that I didn't already use that one. I thought.
If you'd like to contact me, I do pieces upon commission. You can contact me at Braden Morrison at yahoo.com. BraughanMorrison. Thank you.
It's so great to be here at Colonial Jewelers.
This event is so much fun. I've been looking forward to it for months.
We are having the best time. Thank you so much.
That was just telling me that my upload was complete on the my upload to Picasa was completed. So I'm going to go ahead and start the upload to Facebook now. Okay, so I'm uploading to there. So now let's go back to my editing. I'm not gonna.
Charlie, I've been working at Colonial Jewelers.
Good, so I'm not going to mess with that.
It's wonderful to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight to celebrate women and Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, I'm going to cut away to something. I don't know that yet. Find something to cut away to. Yeah, that's a good cutaway.
Celebrate women and Marilyn Monroe and to
a little bit out of focus in the beginning. Let's cut a little bit of that off.
And Marilyn Monroe and to attempt to break the world's record for the most Marilyn Monroes in one spot. This is all a benefit.
Okay, and this I already have. Let's go ahead and throw this in there.
A great benefit for breast cancer research and cancer research overall. A great benefit for breast cancer research and cancer research overall. And I give so much credit to the...
Yeah, that one's moving a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and stabilize that clip. Now let's look for some more cutaways. That's a good cutaway.
And what they will continue to do in Frederick County and throughout the state and the nation for their efforts and in helping to support a cause that is so important to all of us on every level of our community.
It's a great night to be here and wish it wasn't so rainy, but we're having a good time. That's all that matters.
So this is our 4th annual Girls Night Out.
Okay, so I'm going to do some cutaways here. Yeah, this is a good one. Shows the scope of the event. And here's a high shot. Yep.
Night Out, 2nd year for Marilyn Monroe. We have, I think, about 150 Marilyns all wandering around town. They'll be arriving here shortly en masse for the wine reception and then heading on the red carpet down to the Weinberg Center to watch the iconic movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. And of course the famous song from that movie is Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. So that works really well for us.
A little more B-roll there.
So that works really well for us. It's a fun night out for the girls, but most importantly, it's a fun night out for the girls, but most importantly, it's a fundraiser for the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund. It's a fun night out for the girls, but most importantly, it's a fundraiser for the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund, which of course is a really important women's cause. So. So that works really well for us. It's a fun night out for the girls, but most importantly, it's a fundraiser for the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund, which of course is a really important women's cause. So it's women having fun for a good cause for women.
It's great to be here tonight
at Colonial Jewelers for the Marilyn Monroe event.
I'm so happy to be here tonight to support the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund.
Hi, I'm
which of course is a really important women's cause. So it's women having fun for a good cause for women.
It's great to be here tonight
at Colonial Jewelers for the Marilyn Monroe event.
I'm so happy to be here tonight to support the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund.
Hi, I'm Terry Perry. I'm very thrilled to be here to support the Breast Cancer Fund.
I got another cutaway for Kelly. This is a fun piece here. See if any of this is in focus, though. I want to see if this is in focus.
Cancer research overall, and I give so much credit to the Hurwitz Foundation for what they have done and what they will continue to do in Frederick County and throughout the state and the nation. Overall, and I give so much credit to the Hurwitz Foundation for what they have done and what they will continue to do in Frederick County and throughout the state and the nation for their efforts and in helping to support a cause that is so important to all of us on every level of our community.
It's a great night to be here, and wish it wasn't so rainy, but we're having a good time. That's all that matters.
So this is our 4th annual Girls Night Out, 2nd year for Marilyn Monroe. We have, I think, about 150 Marilyns all wandering around town.
Now I'm just going to go through and see if there are any cutaway clips that I really want to use that are awesome. Oh, here's the parade. Okay, I'm going to put this in as bonus footage. I'm going to put this one at the end, 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 this one at the end. This is the parade. This one at the end. This one at the end. This is all going to be bonus footage. This one at the end. 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 At the end. Okay. This one at the end. This is all bonus footage. Just throwing it all on the end here. Oh, that's a still. Alright, so we're going to throw this one at the end. Okay, now I do have to go through the bonus footage and make sure that there's nothing that needs to be taken out of that. So this is where the bonus footage started. And actually I do need to cut down the audio on it just a little bit. So I'm selecting that whole group, going to audio and knocking it down just 2. Okay. And then let's see what we got.
To Mom for bringing me. Hey, love you.
Mother's Day went away. But
Okay, that's real shaky.
The judges will hand the people
Okay.
that look the most like the room and heading out.
Yeah, I got to stabilize that one. It'll be interesting to see how well this one will stabilize out. I really was shaky on that puppy.
People that look the most like the room and heading out.
Okay, action. Go ahead. Yeah, just take it and then turn. Yeah, perfect. Okay, next. Okay, this I'm going to have to kill. Okay. I'm going to have to kill this audio. So from here down, I'm going to kill the audio. And I got to bring in some kind of a song, some kind of music just to throw in there. Some copyright-free stuff that I got permission to use. So let me go to music and put in Juliet Lloyd, yeah. Let's put this one. This one.
I pack my bags for paradise, where all the dreamers go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use that. What the heck? This is for the bonus footage. Okay, let's see what we got here.
I pack my bags for paradise, where all the dreamers go. I sold my soul for a one-way flight and held on tight to hope. We descended to the ground at 12:15. I stepped outside and the rain came pouring down. It's not the way everybody said things would go. So tell me why I'm soaking through. And see nothing ahead but rain. Drive away. Now if you're looking to find something better, save your dreaming for another day and drive away. Drive away. Maybe someday you'll pass me by, still standing in the rain.
Okay, now we need another song. What about this one? This one. Okay.
I don't know exactly how it all began. There's so much I didn't understand before. How you can see someone 1,000 times and then suddenly you see more. Standing in the sky tonight, the world I knew.
I do have to bump this audio down on this one, just down 2, I think.
I knew was far below. You're the one who holds me up this high.
Okay, now I need to put Ken Burns on this. You need to put Ken Burns on any photos because otherwise the orientation of the photos is not going to be right for the video. So this kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It makes them the right orientation, and it adds the Ken Burns effect, which is cool. Let me grab a couple more stills. Not that one. Yeah, let's throw the Colonial Jewelers still in here one more time. And go ahead and add the Ken Burns. Whoops. Got to get there. Add the Ken Burns to that. And drag that up a little bit. Drag that one up. Start and stop points. I'm adjusting there.
Holds me up this high. And it just goes to show.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the credits and so forth and button this thing up. We're at the home stretch now. So I'm going to cut this right here. Actually make some other cuts. I'm sorry. I'm going to do about 5 or 6 cuts in here. And then get rid of the rest of this song. And then I'm going to slowly let this audio fade down, go to -5, negative, let's say 9, negative, let's call it 13, let's call this one 19, and let's call this one 25. Let's see what that sounds like.
And it just goes to show you never know.
Okay, I need it to fade down a little more than that. Let's go down to 20, 30. Bump this one down to 20. 23 is good. Bump this one down to 17. And bump this one down to 12. This one down to 8. Let's try that.
And it just goes to show you never know.
Okay, that's good. So that'll be the end. My backup is successful over here. Let's get this out of here. Okay, so now I've got the fadeaway. I've got my soundtrack. Now I need to do the intro text. Oh, I need to also throw in some transitions, but let me do the lower thirds first. I use lower thirds for all of my text overlay. Very simple lower third here. This one's going to be 9 seconds. The beginning. Get another drink of water here. Okay, so this is going to be, get my browser back up here so I can see what the event is about. Over here, bring it over here. Oh boy. Okay, and okay, so Marilyn Monroe, I'm going to post these photos on Facebook. And I'll add a description later. It's going to ask me to tag friends. I'll do all that later. They'll be all over them quick enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the name in here. By the way, you can't paste this in. You got to type it. Because if you paste it, it brings in code. ILYN. Make sure I don't have a, oh, now I got to skip. I got to skip tagging friends over here. Let me just finish the Facebook thing. I hate this. Okay. Skip. Good. Okay. What notifications are those? Don't have to worry about them. Okay, so Marilyn, sure I don't make a typo here, M-A-R-I-L-Y-N, Monroe, R-O-E, and I'm going to call it Colonial Jewelers. Colonial Jewelers. And I'm going to put video by Frederick.com. And I'm going to put FrederickNews.com. Week, actually. Our weekly TV show. Okay. So let me make sure that looks good.
Hi, we're here tonight for the Marilyn Monroe event. It's both of our first night. It's something that Colonial Jewelers does every year. It's for a great cause. You can't go wrong dressing up like Marilyn.
Okay,
what do you think,
good.
Isla?
We are raising money for...
Then I'm going to go... that's all I'm going to do there. And then I'm going to go all the way to the end. And I'm going to tell them where to get photos. Come on, get that lower third. How come it's not working? Oh, let's put my select here. Maybe I rushed it too much. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, so now I'm going to tell them where to get the photos. And I'm going to do that for 10 seconds. And I'm going to say Frederick.com. Frederick.com. Keyword. I'm going to do Marilyn Monroe. And I'm going to say for many photos. They can also get the photos from last year. So, try that again.
And it just goes to show you never know.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to where we started the bonus footage, which is here. And I'm going to say bonus footage. Bonus footage. Footage. By Frederick Week. By FrederickWeek.com. Special thanks to CraigShipp.com. Okay, let me check that out.
I pack my bags for paradise, where all the dreamers go. I sold my soul for one.
I don't like that over top of them. Let me go here and start.
Mother's Day went away, but when you get up there, the judges will hand the people that look the most like the room and heading out.
Like this.
Look the most like the room and heading out.
I pack my bags for paradise.
I'm gonna get rid of this jerky one here. It's not working out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a photo of the group here. This one here. And I'm gonna put that over top of it. We'll just use that photo. Which one's better? I think it was one with them looking up. Here. Here we go. Yeah, let's use this one. So let's grab this photo here and just step on that big time. Take this, put it here. Add the Ken Burns effect to that. Oh, by the way, we can take the stabilization off of this because we're not using it anymore. We cut away from it. So go ahead and add the Ken Burns to this puppy. Done. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah. And shout out to Mom for bringing me. Hey, love you.
Mother's Day went away, but when you get up there.
Okay, we don't need to cut them
bringing
off.
me. Hey, love.
Let's go right here.
Mother's Day went away, but when you get up there, the judges will hand the people that look the most like the room and heading out.
I pack my bag.
Mother's Day went away, but when you get up there, the judges will hand the people that look the most like the room and heading out.
I pack my bags for paradise, where all the dreamers go.
Okay, I think we got it. By George, I think we got it. What happens here, though?
And so much fun. I'm definitely coming back next year.
Okay, that's good. All right, so let's see. We got the opening credits. We got the bonus footage. We got the closing. We got all the plugs in there we need, and then some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and say File, Share. And it's 17 minutes long. I'm still going to export the master file. It's going to be a big file. It's not going to be as compressed as if I did an MP4. This will be a .mov H.264 file. It'll still be very uploadable to YouTube. But it'll be decent quality. And so we'll see what happens here. Actually, before I do this, one thing I want to do, there are a couple of background processes going on right now that will be done very shortly. I'm going to let those go through, but I'm going to check my other uploads while I'm doing that to make sure they're all copacetic. Okay, yeah, it looks like this completed. Interesting. I wonder if that was the last. I didn't think that wasn't my last photo. Interesting. 66 items. Let me double check that with Aperture. Okay, so in Aperture, yeah, I've got 66 items selected there. They're not quite in the same order because the cameras that they were taken with. That's probably it. Let's make sure that these three are not missing from there. You know, it looks like they are. Maybe they didn't all upload to Flickr, so let me double check that. I'll go into Organize. I'd just like to confirm that I got the upload that I need, 66 photos. Come on, Flickr, you hold me up. Flickr's going slow here tonight. Of course, whenever I'm recording something like this, that's Murphy's Law. Things are not going to perform as normal. And by the way, this was a lot of clips, a little more clips than normal. So this is acting funny. Oh, select your content not in a set. Okay. See how many it comes up with here. Startup disk is almost full. What's startup disk? Oh, don't tell me I downloaded some of this stuff onto my SSD. I shouldn't have done that if I did do that. Let me check that. Capacity. Oh my gosh, it is almost full. I must have put something on this drive that I shouldn't have done. I'll have to double check that later. Okay. So okay, so Aperture's done its job tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and quit Aperture. And Final Cut Pro is finished doing all of its background rendering and everything's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and export the file. See, make sure I got everything selected right. There we go, master file. And it's estimating 2.51 gigabytes. It probably won't be quite that big. And I'm going to put it on the desktop. Okay, so this I get to take a little break. It's probably going to take around 10 minutes, I would guess, to export this. This is a 17-minute long 1080p HD video. So I'm going to let it do its thing. And I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Again, it'll probably be about 20 minutes, and I'll let you know. I'm going to write down the time. Let's see, it's 11:33 now p.m. And I'll let you know exactly how long it takes to export this and when I come back. But I'm going to pause the ScreenFlow recording now, because once this is exported, then it's just a question of uploading this to YouTube and to Facebook and putting everything together. I've basically done all the editing. I'm going to make sure that the end product is ready, but I'm pretty much done at this point. It's just a question of uploading the video and then distributing it. But I'll come back and give a quick recap before we wrap this after this export is complete, just to confirm that everything worked and we got a good finished product. So I'm going to pause now. Okay, so it's 11:50. It finished, probably 15 seconds ago. So 11:50, 33. So 10, 15, a little over 15 minutes, and it's exported. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a quick look at it. I'm not going to watch the whole thing start to finish, but I'm going to look at it to make sure that it's copacetic here.
Okay, we're here tonight for the Marilyn Monroe event. It's both of our first night. It's something that Colonial Jewelers does every year. It's for a great cause. You can't go wrong dressing up like Marilyn. What do you think, Isla?
We are raising money for the Breast Cancer Foundation, for the Horowitz Foundation. Patty is actually a survivor, so this is really close to her heart, and we're all really glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of people in the community coming out to support a great cause, dress up, and watch a great movie, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. So we're really excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Braden Morrison. I'm here at Colonial Jewelers for their breast cancer fundraiser. I am the artist of the Marilyn Monroe mosaic. If you'd like to contact me, I do pieces upon commission. You can contact me at bradenmorrison@yahoo.com, BraughanMorrison. Thank you.
It's so great to be here at Colonial Jewelers. This event is so much fun. I've been looking forward to it for months.
We are having the best time. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Marley. I've been working at Colonial Jewelers for about a year now. I absolutely love it. I feel like part of the family, and I'm having such a good time at the event. Go Marilyn.
It's wonderful to be at Colonial Jewelers tonight to celebrate women and Marilyn Monroe and to attempt to break the world's record for the most Marilyn Monroes in one spot. This is all a benefit, a great benefit for breast cancer research and cancer research overall. And I give so much credit to the Horowitz Foundation for what they have done and what they will continue to do in Frederick County and throughout the state and the nation for their efforts and in helping to support a cause that is so important to all of us on every level of our community.
It's a great night to be here, and wish it wasn't so rainy, but we're having a good time. That's all that matters.
So this is our 4th annual Girls Night Out, 2nd year for Marilyn Monroe. We have, I think, about 150 Marilyns all wandering around town. They'll be arriving here shortly en masse for the wine reception and then heading on the red carpet down to the Weinberg Center. to watch the iconic movie Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. And of course, the famous song from that movie is Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. So that works really well for us.
I'm going to pause here just for a second. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to pause the ScreenFlow recording here because I'm going to watch some more of this, and I don't want to bore you, but you'll be able to, of course, watch the whole thing when I upload it. But it's looking good, but I'm gonna watch some more of it just to make sure before I upload it. I'm gonna pause this for now. Okay, so I actually ended up watching the whole thing just to be on the safe side. It's okay. There's some shaky parts in there. Shooting handheld with the NEX7 with a non-stabilized lens is a little bit dicey, but it works. It works for them. They're going to be happy with it. In an ideal world, would I have locked down the camera more using the tripod and so on? Yes, but when you're running and gunning, sometimes that's not real practical. So I did all this shooting handheld. I did have a monopod on it, but I didn't have it extended to the floor. I was just using it like a handle sort of to help steady the camera some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upload it to YouTube now, at least get that upload started. And typically while it's uploading to YouTube, I'll go ahead and get the article started. So let me go ahead and do this. Marilyn, I think I called it Marilyn. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe, here it is. It ended up being 1.63 gigabytes, so that estimate is not always spot on. Okay, so this is probably going to take at least another 20 minutes to upload this. It's saying 50 minutes, but that, again, that estimate, now it's down to 37 minutes, 35 minutes. It's jumping all over the place. I'd say anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes is realistic on a file this size for me to upload to YouTube with my internet connection. So let's let that work away. And while that's doing that, I'll go ahead and I'll go to CraigShipp.com and get the article started. So I'll log in and submit content type, submit an article, go to the advanced user section. I'm going to call this the same thing, Marilyn Monroe, and I'm going to insert the word at Colonial Jewelers, and same thing down here, Marilyn Monroe, and I'm going to say comes to Colonial Jewelers in historic downtown Frederick, Maryland. Frederick, Maryland. Okay, so then I'm going to put that down here. I'm going to go ahead and center it. And I'm going to be adding some more to this later, but this is just getting something down and dirty and up quick for those who might want to see it sooner rather than later. Tagging all the different categories that it applies to. People, politics. Okay, that's it. Then I'm going to put it on Frederick. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on, let's see here, on Carroll County. I'm going to put it on Howard County. I'm going to put it on Montgomery County, Washington County. So that's enough for now. I might tag it on some more later. For the banner ad, I'm going to use mine. Where is it? We got to organize this better. This should be alphabetical. This is getting ridiculous. To find something. TV Frederick banner. I'm getting a little punchy. I usually would have found this by now. Where is it? Well, let's see. If I go to the top and I hit, shoot, I didn't want that. Hit C, C. No, it's not going to do it. Where is my banner? Here it is, CraigShip. Okay. And then in text field 2, it's where the video will be coming soon. All right, and in text field 3, this is where I will put the Picasa slideshow, photo slideshow. And let's go to my albums here. And there it is. And let's organize. Let's first of all get a better photo for the lead-off photo. Let's use I swear those final photos are not here. Oh, yes, they are here. They're right here. But I don't want to use that one. Let's try this one for now. Put this one in the number 2 spot. Put this one number 3. Move this one up. Move this one up. Move this one up. Move this one up. Done. Let's let them fly at that point. And so I'm going to say link to this album, embed slideshow. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and embed that in here. Source. Now I'm going to center it. And gotta love text expander. It's my canned text that I put in below the photos. And then here's where I add the links to Flickr and all that. So I'm going to go back here to Flickr. Oh, wait. Okay, and I'm going to get the set here and get the URL of the set, and then I'll link to that. Click here to download the photos from Flickr, make that a hot link to that set link on Flickr. Click here for a full screen slideshow. For that, same exact URL, just add /show on the end. Okay, and then click here for them on Facebook. So now I got to find the link to Facebook. So I got to go to my photos. Actually, I was right there just then. Could have gotten it right there. Okay, here we go. Here's the link. I believe that's the whole link. Okay. And okay, save that. Now I'm going to go back to Facebook and I'm going to make sure that I tag an interesting one as the cover photo. Pretty interesting there. This isn't how you make the album cover photo. Well, I'm in the wrong place, I guess. Maybe I got to go to the edit section here. I keep getting confused. Okay, here we go. This is it. Okay, so here, this is pretty good. Make album cover. I might change my mind. Let me go through. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. One that really signifies Maryland. How about that one? Make album cover. See what else. Oh, I really like that one. That one stands out with the black background. I think I'm going to do that one. That one could be it too. That one could be it. Okay, I think we're good. So say done. Oh, wait. Make this public and say done. And let's go back and make sure I got that album cover changed. Yep, that's a new album cover. Okay, so we got a couple of likes. Not most of them have not found them yet. Okay. So let's see. I've published the article. I am uploading the video as we speak. Once it's done, I'll embed that in the article. Then I'll add the article to the headlines on Frederick.com. Probably add it to FrederickNews.com. I'll tweet it out to all the various Twitter feeds. So I'm going to wrap this. How we make the sausage, whatever you want to call this. I'm going to wrap this for now, and check me out on CraigShipp.com. Thanks for paying attention. This was an hour and 52 minutes long, so I'm stopping the recording. Thanks.